when I received my first paycheck, I was like, wow, seriously kah business ni?
What was the first paycheck?
It was, yeah, I hit the 5-figure income
Within
3. I resigned from. Okay.
you were in
Yup.
who quits? Okay, I got a friend who quits.
Hey, are you fasting, bro?
Are we rolling?
Rolling.
Lights off. Thank you for coming to the show.
I'm honored to be here.
That means so much, even for anyone to say they're honored. But I remember 2020, January to be exact. Tadi pagi, aku check lah tadi mestilah.
Oh, okay.
I do some
You
of my
did your
homework.
homework, okay.
So I remember you approaching me via DM, and you said there's a business opportunity.
Yeah.
And at that time, I don't remember what I was into. Macam banyak kan sometimes, you know, here and there. Since I'm also macam business minded, I'm also entrepreneurial. I was like, well, you know, equal opportunities lah. Let's just go to this, I don't know what you call that, seminar meeting?
Home party.
Home party, that's what it's
Yeah,
called.
it's
Okay.
called home party.
So at that time, you were just starting out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember you showing me some screenshots of BIBD. I remember that.
Baby, paycheck.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, maybe I should go to this one lah. Yeah. So I was there to make story short lah dulu before we dive deep lah. Karang, I think 8 to 10 months later, my wife told me, nya, Rashidah got a car nya from VE. I'm like, what? So I was like, yeah. So that was 2020, and 8 months later. Because I remember masa that home party itu kena terangkan kan ada macam kalau level ni ada kereta ada ni.
Yes.
So I was like, wow, she got it. I'm like, wow. So I was at that point I was like, I need to talk to you. Like I need to bring you to my show lah. Macam I need you to macam inspire people lah. Macam like where to start ka apa ka. Like even though I didn't get into what you were into at the time, I still feel like in business there's correlation lah in whatever we do, whatever we try to achieve, itu is the same goal bah.
Yeah.
So so it's true lah. You got to that level lah yang ada kereta tu. Alhamdulillah. So to be honest, masa aku mula tu skeptical pula. I'm like,
yeah,
even though yang
good to be true, right?
Yeah. Even though rumah yang orang tani angga tu, she herself was already tinggi kan jual levelnya. Even then I'm like,
one of the millionaire.
You know, like dah done eh. But then when my wife told me macam mashallah, you know, I like to be proven wrong, and I was like, even though to 2020, I need 2023 batahan. I was like, Misty, at one point I need to talk to her. I need to know like what's the journey, and then you know everything lah. And then I remember recently you ada recap balik the cerita tu, which is like at that point you were just got the certification for newborn care specialist kan?
Yes, correct.
Which is that's how we actually got acquainted
get
kan?
to know each
My
other
wife
what was went to my class.
Yeah. What was the class
It was a swaddling class.
Swaddling. Apa ni? Berbadut.
Badong.
Berbadut.
Yeah.
Berbadut.
I cannot remember exactly when, in 2019.
2019 to be sure, yeah.
Because that was like macam, because I resigned
from you.
First I resigned from okay.
You were in
Yup.
Who quits? Okay, I got a friend who quits to become a comedian bah. So like what's stable job? Just so why? What did you do?
I was a chemist.
That is a very rare job, you know, like why?
The reason why was that macam, okay, honestly, macam this is really, kalau I don't talk about this openly, this is the first time I talk about it
lights
openly.
out kan? Lights out. Tutup lampung tapi kena release. I don't know. What's the concept in there? Okay.
So when I was like working ato, I joined as an apprentice. Sekali sudah tu I got a permanent job lah. I think like 2 years ka or 1 year plus ka after that.
You DP, you must apprentice sana?
Of course.
Nakaninto.
Sekali sudah tu when I got permanent, then okay, like you know, progressing well, and then I got pregnant. Sekali
Your
after...
first? Your second?
The first one.
Two first. Okay.
Sekali when I got pregnant and beranak, that's when, like macam people see me as, she's not capable of doing her job because
As a
she's
chemist.
taking time off because I need to pump apa to because I was breastfeeding. So macam people see me as like incapable. And then when I was pregnant with my second one, like 4 years gap kan to, sekali macam, like macam-macam like, so I was not in an environmentally supportive.
So you were in a, to you is, to put it lah, in my head, it's like it's a toxic environment lah for you.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like macam kerja tu macam, ya Allah, macam why am I doing this again?
okay.
I don't feel keberkahan rezeki itu. Walaupun the pay is good, I don't feel the berkat, just to go to work just for the money. That's not me. I want something that I am passionate about. I am, kalau kita ni, we want to do something, we want to do it with passion and dedication.
Yep.
So even though I'm dedicated, even though I'm passionate about my job, tapi macam I don't have the right support. So I was like being oppressed. So I told my husband, this is not something that I want. Macam istikharah lah. I've in that position for 3 years, I feel. Yeah, and then macam I'm not going anywhere. I've been asking to macam rotate to be familiarized with my department ataupun macam payah-payahan kena bagi and all that. So I said macam baik tah I resign and take care of the kids. Like sudah the kids besar sekarang, then I will look for another job.
Yeah.
Sekali sudah tu when I was in my maternity, I just cannot just like sit still at home, and I'm the kind of person yang macam
Mesti ada buat kerja lah.
buat kerja.
Sini banyak orang
I've
kerja
been
ni. Nak punya apa kalau mau.
Is the pay good? Sekali sudah tu because I've been doing like macam side business since I was in uni. I started working actually when I was like 18, part time. Biasa sudah bawa because I don't ask money from my parents. Like macam so if I want something, I want to buy something, I would earn it myself. So macam lah. I was like looking into macam newborn care ni. I'm actually interested in birthing classes because I was like doing research on natural birth masa when I was pregnant with my first. Kali sudah tu macam ada sudah birth classes. There's also breastfeeding classes. I was asked to look into postpartum classes. When I see it like macam, oh, this is not me really. So I'm passionate about babies. Like I was clueless when I was like giving birth to my first one. Macam kalau kau beranak tahu kau tahu macam mana menjaga. Macam I was like, macam mana, like macam kalau yang menangis, macam how do you soothe them? Bagi saya susu. Macam even my mom macamnya nak apa ni, ia menangis. Sekali macam anu kali lapar kali macam dia cukup kali susu mana. Macam I was like, oh, no mom, like macam there must be something, like macam how to be a parent 101 macam tu. There's nadawa. So especially newborn, you need the help a lot. Like macam not only physically, also mentally support tu macam mana. Especially dads, like they don't know what their role is after they have a newborn, right? So yeah, I teach that class especially to help fathers especially. So my hands-on classes atau macam mostly focus on fathers on what they can help for support their wives and babies. Yeah, then I was doing that, and then I was introduced to this PE International in December 2019.
Tengok. But why was the money not good? I mean, was the money not enough in, of course lah, when you're doing kind of like a part-time venture lah tu teaching teaching dads.
Okay.
Yeah, tapi so that's kind of like a part-time lah saja. So
Yeah.
is that why you felt the need to macam look for other avenues lagi?
Yeah, because macam those classes are just in the weekends.
Okay.
Sekali weekdays macam maybe I can do this business weekdays as well. So macam sekali when I received my first paycheck I was like, wow, seriously kah business ni? You know, like I was
What
like,
was the first paycheck amount, if you remember?
it was the same as degree earner punya
What? So that was your first paycheck
first month.
within
Yes.
first.
Yes.
Wow.
And then my second month, it was the same as my last paycheck in.
Wow.
And then, yeah, I hit the 5-figure income
Within 3 months or within.
within 3 months. MashaAllah, yes. So I feel that I need to share with everyone, you know, about this business.
I see.
Just doing because I was like macam, you know, ikut saja whatever yang kena ajar. So well dulu I've been in, well, it's like an MLM business. So I knew about MLM business since I was in uni sudah. But you know macam kira serial MLM adalah sudah ha. So 3 different MLM companies that I joined. So BE is the third company that I joined. And like the first, second tu macam I see it in the second one. Macam I hit the 4-figure income. Tapi macam the marketing plan for each of the company it's different. Ada yang bagus produknya, tapi the
Marketing,
education
You mean product education or like just marketing education?
marketing education.
Okay.
Macam
So
how you
product is
progress,
good, but the way they teach how to market is not.
macam how they teach macam you to progress like further, macam it's very vague. Yang in BE ni they're very transparent on if you achieve this you're gonna get this. You know, you get the gist of it. Tapi macam the calculation pun dorang ajar lah.
Okay.
So what to expect and what to expect. Macam seriously macam when I learn about the calculation, macam benar ke ni? So yes, more or less macam the calculation that the company teach.
So by calculation, what do you, I mean? Is it like how you get this amount? Ia bagi tahu macam mana? Is that what you mean by calculation?
Yeah, if you want to get this amount, macam you need to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, so I teach as well macam what to expect lah macam tu. You ani benar-benar macam what you work for is what you're gonna earn. Yeah, very transparent. And then as I said, like different companies have different marketing plan. Ada yang benar-benar pyramid benar-benar. Ani in BE, like if your downline is rajin than you, they're gonna cut you off. They're gonna block you off. Yeah.
So kalau macam
very
the
fair.
other MLM, you would say it's a pyramid scheme lah. Whereas as long as you're in the upline atau your downline ni kerja, you will always get it. But in BE, you were saying if you malas, nada lah, macam tu lah.
Benar. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter lah, like if you're the first or the last, as long as you buat kerja,
Yeah.
dapat.
Yes. Even like members who are like joining in can like macam bubut you as long as they're dorang rajin. Yeah. So really mesti rajin di tempat yang betul lah.
Okay, so you mentioned that you've been in a few MLM business kan sudah. So in terms of like marketing, I'm familiar with MLM because of course like when you got into business, you have to be exposed to macam a lot of business plan lah, or like, you know, business model lah. So I know about MLM. So what would you say the main difference between macam the other two MLM atau sama BE in terms of like marketing lah? Because apa-apa pun tadi buat, if nada marketing, if we don't, you know, market our products, then there's no income lah. So what would you say the difference between those two MLM sama BE punya style of marketing?
Okay, I don't know about other companies because, you know, it's like macam lama sudah. So it's really vague. So in BE, I could tell that there's like 6 things that I can say. One is the founder and company itself. Founders ada 3. So one of them is he's a chartered engineer. Chartered means he has IR in his his name. Macam doktor, DR kan. So Ani IR.
Kalau aku apa tu film ada tu. Ada belum. Kalau director dan yang macam anda tu dan ada
It's like macam with my certification in newborn care specialist. So I'm known as Rashidah Narudin NCS.
So that's
that means like you are registered.
So this one ia engineer tapi ada nojulah nama. Okay.
Yeah, so he's a chartered engineer, and the three founders, they were in networking company, a different one, before they set up BE. So they know selok-belok of like network marketing and like macam they've been into one. That means they started from zero to being millionaires, and then they set up BE just to help other people to be successful just like them. They really sincerely want to help other people. And then BE International is registered in Direct Selling Association Malaysia, Singapore, and APLI Indonesia. That means that association look into not only products but also the marketing plan. Make sure that it is legit. Macam there's no hidden, bonuses from here. It's fair. And then the second one is the marketing plan. The third one is the education system, which is I really appreciate. Macam katani sekolah, like katani dia juga terus masuk sekolah primary one. Macam tu. We started from KG.
Yeah.
Macam tu lah up until your RCCA level. Then the fourth one is the family culture. Like other companies like macam that I've been with, that your testimonial is yours to use. I cannot use yours. So macam in BE, the testimonials is like macam you can share around, and then they really, really help each other. Like even though we are like not in the same leg, we call it, then we can share information on how to help each other. And then the fifth one is one will work, one account, meaning that you can use your account macam to recruit members like from in Malaysia ka, Indonesia ka, Hong Kong, Thailand ka, wherever. And the sixth one is that this company ada online platform ba, ada apps, ada website. Sometimes you just macam orang tanya macam ada stock ka. We don't keep stocks because there's a warehouse in Brunei. And inshallah, there will be an office opening in September. So macam we are just like promoting the products, sharing the products. But if you want to purchase, we help orang macam jadi orang tengah. It's like you online shopping, then you just like add to cart and check out by yourself. And we can also help that you can transfer chato. Sekali kan telefon BIBD ada transaction ni banyak masuk arah account kita. Are you doing business? Yeah, and you need to license and all that. Kali macam perasaanku BIBD ni kalau duit hilang, nada orang merespon. Oops. Tapi duit masuk, muskil dorang.
So do you have to register now?
Dia payahlah because the company BE International is registered in Brunei.
No, I mean because the duit masuk from your customer or from BE?
Yang BE pulang kena question tau.
Yang dari customer.
Yang dari customer yang itulah kena
we've
question.
had this. When you join like any MLM or like any business base lah, they have like this marketing course or like how you market dorang punya products ni lah.
Oh, that one we call it system education.
So itu tu, I'm pretty sure since you started until now, it's being developed sudah now. It's being developed sudah.
Yeah.
So would you say Atujo yang membawa, orang success?
Yes. So we have 52 RCCS, meaning 52 millionaires in BE within the span of less than 6 years. So that's the success rate of a company. Walaupun dia baru, 5 coming 6, Tapi the success rate from the rest of MLM company that I joined, this is the biggest. So that means like macam this is really doable lah. MashaAllah. I'm like macam, having goosebumps talking about
So
it.
even now, like 3 years down the line, or
Uh-huh.
3 years down the line,
Yeah.
you still think orang can jump in and be successful? Because
Yeah.
sometimes like new businesses, kalau
Yeah.
lambat ni orang, like Bitcoin,
Oh,
like
apa ni orang ketinggalan.
ketinggalan. Like you need to be.
But no, in BE, no.
You
As
still
long as
think
you're
anyone?
urgent. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why macam I still have people looking for opportunities apa ni. People turn 18 every day and they wanted to change themselves, and I see the trend of our youngsters. Dorang macam they see like YouTube as a platform to earn money, TikTok to earn money. Like macam they're into like services or something that they create on their own. So macam dorang bukan jenis yang macam masuk ke office 9 to 5 atau ba.
Dorang mau
Yeah.
what do you call this? What's this called?
Freedom.
There's actually a term for this ba. Freedom is one of them, but this is called something but now freelancing kala.
Oh,
Is that
ba?
what you freelancing lah, rather than
Yeah.
having a set job lah kali tu ah.
Yeah.
And then
So I see this like macam it's a good opportunity for the youngsters because they like to share content creating. They can use that as a tool to market the business.
okay, so let's just go back sedikit lah.
Okay.
Because even though macam I didn't sign up, but I still remember what like our conversation dari dulu tu. And one of the things that I remember was that you said to me dulu, share saja. So when you say that, is there like a proper plan of like, is there like a, because Chana, how do I say it?
Okay, like I get what you
Yeah,
what you mean.
because
Okay,
like,
macam
it's so
macam
vague ba the term tu.
Okay, Chane. Ano ba? Yung nasi puso tu ba? Nyaman kan?
Nyaman.
Atulah sharing.
No, tapi okay. When you say that, nasi pusuku nyaman, people know where to look, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's one. On your in your case, when you say okay, Allura Pensa tu bagus tu, it helps blood circulation apa. But correct me if I'm wrong. For you to earn the sale tu, they need to sign up using your link, correct?
Either, yeah, macam for me, it's good that you sign up as a member just to get the discounted price.
No. I mean, for you to be able to get the
Yeah.
sale, the commission, they need to sign up using your link. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
So
Kalau
they-
dorang beli from me,
Yeah.
yes.
So when you say tadi suara tu bagus, so without them actually going through your link, you're not gonna get it lah.
Oh, artinya it's not rezeki lah.
So but in that case, like how would you would still share it?
Yeah.
So you would do it by word of mouth juga.
Yeah. I mean, like macam I had this, like, I share it to that person. Sekali that person doesn't want to buy from me. Tapi eventually, she bought from my downline. Chato. Along the way, it's still, okay.
So your downline you still get something
Of course.
if you're active, or is it you active in the active you get juga?
Kalau if I'm not active, I won't get anything.
So if you active, your downline earn something, you get something lah. Chata.
Correct. 3 of us will get the same thing.
So it is so for you it doesn't really matter when
For
you
me, it doesn't matter. If that person goes to another person lah, for example, not my network lah.
network, yeah,
Artinya it's not my rezeki.
and you accept that lah.
Yeah, I do accept that because my mindset is that I share the good stuff. I don't get monetary for that, but inshallah I will get
Kindness always
pahala
comes back.
for that. Yeah.
Kindness always comes back. That's what that's what you're saying lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, itu tu. Kalau in business, I might have a problem with that. Tapi if it's not in business, like I don't mind. That's why kali I'm not really big into macam commission based business. Like what I do is not really commission based, because I might not be able to accept that if I do the hard work. Yeah. So kalau for me, that's why kali my cash flow tu kali from commission based business nada or kurang kali.
For me, it's rezeki in a way that, what if that person, Allah has planned like who are the people are good for you. So that person might not be good for me in terms of maybe I cannot handle your fasika macam tu. So in a way, I see that it is Allah's protection from that. Yeah.
Mindset.
So macam for me, I reda.
This is the difference between like a five figure earner versus
I think that what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking at. What I'm trying to say is, in other things, like outside of business, I don't mind. I have accepted that people can be mean even though you're kind to them. But when it comes to like my hard-earned, sometimes maybe I'm not okay with it yet. Hopefully not yet lah. So maybe by talking to you, you know, change my mind and then like, because okay, I've been in the internet marketing dari dulu sudah apa. When I like for me at the moment is I'm always looking for ways to improve my online business lah. Like macam what sort of software, what sort of plugins that I can use to improve kami punya like system. So sometimes like I read a review from this website, but macam if I don't buy from Yak, macam kesian lah, because he's the one yang, you know,
I get what you mean, because I was like that as well. Macam kalau dulu, I think this is the beauty of the system education lah. Macam kalau dulu benar, I was like macam
dulu so you were me.
Yes, I was like that.
Yeah, okay.
I was like macam bapa aku kan tolong orang tu, bukan joy, you know, I get monetary things from that. Sekali macam in BE, I learned that, you know, this is the family culture lah in BE. This is the culture yang macam, mashallah, I changed a lot when I joined BE. I learned like macam how to share sincerely about gratitude, all these things, and then macam ia punya ajaran itu macam selari dengan what we believe in Islam.
So in the sesat lah.
Yeah. Oh. So I was like macam bagus jo company ni macam, you know, like it's not something yang macam conflicting with me.
With your principle and belief lah.
Yeah. So macam it's amazing, you know, if I was like that 10 years ago, probably jangan terjauh 10 years ago lah, maybe 5 years ago lah.
Okay.
Bapa aku kan share macam, you know, all those even information about like taking care about newborns. People can just like ambil and reproduce, and you know, someone might get more from that. Yeah. So I was like, okay, macam for me now, it's okay. I know macam I share something and it will help that person. Alhamdulillah. You know, I might not see it in this dunya, maybe in akhirat nanti.
The person might not say anything lah that you help, tapi you don't really look at that lah. Yeah. Which is why like I learned a lot of these things from like, unfortunately, non-Muslim lah, which is like like kindness always comes back. And then like one of the people that I watch juga, Alex Hormozi, dia cakapnya information aninya you can just give away for free nya. Ja, kalau information that you give away atunya you don't feel scared nya, artinya you haven't given enough nya.
Correct.
Yeah, mesti when you give away the information you feel scared. You've given enough nya. Yeah, it's okay nya. You like, even I was with people at BIBD wanted to set up a podcast, and then like I was just giving them information like, you know, because it's okay lah, you know, kalau it's not my rezeki, it's okay lah. So as long as, you know, you give away the information nya, eventually nya they will come back to you if they want to ask you to implement ba.
Correct.
You know, because bukannya saja tani bagi information, people will know how to implement kan.
Yeah.
They were always like, oh, maybe they tried it. Kali macam, oh, we need this guy to actually implement. That's when you can probably charge them lah to implement whatever information that you give away. Itulah. Yeah. Sekejap, before I forget, can you take the thing on the shelf? You saw it, ka? Yeah, sekejap ah.
Okay.
Something happened in the last podcast. I just need to, give them a shout out. Sekejap. Okay, so in the last podcast, somebody called me. I said from the bank. So yeah. So actually, BIBD called me, and it was not a joke. It was actually a call from BIBD. So a few days later, which is like hari Jumat lepas, I went to PGGMB to receive this lah. So actually, I was selected to win dorang punya Mega 30 campaign. So they did not pay me to say this, but thank you BIBD for this. Alhamdulillah 300
Congratulations.
Yeah. Even though tadi we were talking about BIBD. Oops. But it's okay. This podcast is all about transparency. So, but anyway, thank you so much, BIBD. Even though if any one of you from BIBD is watching this, I still don't know how to redeem it. So I don't know. Can somebody please give me a call? Because I've been busy. I don't know how to. As I was saying tadi, masa di sana I was busy networking with people, with orang punya media team. So I was like, sudah balik. I'm like, oh, macam mana kan redeem ni?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, BIBD. Okay. Again with BIBD, like I'm always very transparent. I think like 2 years ago or a year ago, I was saying something about them. Joe, I was like, I was so disappointed with them. Pasal I applied for credit card, and my gaji masuk arah BIBD. They didn't accept.
They declined.
They declined. By the way, on the other hand, my gaji na masuk sana. They accepted. They accepted. But there's always like pros and cons when it comes to like banking, and especially masa puasa itu. If you don't have BIBD credit card, you don't get to enjoy the 30% sungkai buffet that they've been. Yeah.
And so I feel like it's out.
You don't have BIBD credit card?
I do.
You do. So did you use it? Of course you did.
There's some personal reason that I don't want to go sungkai out.
Okay. What was the reason?
Pasal macam
Payahan Traweh.
I feel I wasn't eating much, so macam if I go for sungkai out,
macam
it was
rugi
like
lah.
a waste lah.
That's true. Ya tu masa puasa itu minjam my best friend. Sanggup. No more rugi 30%. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But okay, I'm using I'm using Baiduri punya credit card. I want to share lah. I don't know kenapa, but every time I'm abroad, BIBD has better rates. Baiduri for some reason is just bukanlah significant lah, but ni orang sadar lah kita ni tinggi je punya rate ni. Because you know right now every time you use your card, they always SMS you kan. So I'm like, compare. So when I found out, especially masa Umrah, we use a lot of cards kan. We met during Umrah. We can talk about that later. So I use a lot of BIBD cards lah. When I found out that Baiduri is like tinggi je rate ni. Yeah. Use a lot of BIBD after that lah. Where was I today? Before I cut you off during the BIBD.
Apa? I also forgot. Oh my god.
Pasal kebaikan na tu lah. Yeah, kebaikan na tu. Yeah. So I agree juga, and I think it's good that you share. I think as a human being, kindness atau memang memang kita ni tahu sudah like every time tani buat baik.
Hindi kena praktikkan.
Yeah, I think so. Like memang jangan cuma tu kan. Nabi je pernah membalas dengan keburukan. Orang membuang tai apa. Pernah ya kan. Ingat one time tu ia pernah mengadu arah Allah malaikat karena tagur pulangnya balik. Pasal ia mengadu tu bah. So even Nabi kita ni lagi indah pernah kan membuat keburukan.
Ada malaikat Jibril lagi backup. You want me to do something about it?
Yeah. It's even ia lagi indah pernah do anything about it. So apatah lagi kita ni kan. Yeah, I think orang tahu in general that whatever the outcome, you should always share the good things. Tapi I think people need to be reminded satu dua and practical lah tu lah. And I think as with anything, it comes with practice kali ya. Awal-awal kita ni macam berpaksa-paksa, but eventually, this comes nature. And I think you've achieved that kali.
Oh, mashallah.
Yeah, mashallah lah. Maybe for me 50-50 lah kali ya. Kasi 50-50
Dengar
lah.
banyak sirah.
What sirah apa dia?
Sirah Rasulullah.
Sirah Rasulullah. Okay.
Yeah. I think that helps as well because in between in my spare time, like if I'm doing something, I'm always multitasking. Sekali macam I like to dengar sirah. Ustaz Wadi Anwar, it's available on Spotify.
I know Ustaz Wadi Anwar.
I'm not being paid by him, okay, by the way.
I like Ustaz Wadi Anwar. I like Ustaz Wadi Anwar.
So macam dari sirah because of like, you know, Ramadan. So macam back time dengar something, you know, like keagamaan. So I watch a lot of his YouTube. Sanggup lagi tu macam dari yang the past
lama-lama
years.
ya.
And his Spotify, and then like macam the more you listen to it, the more you understand what Islam is all about, and you want to contohi Rasulullah punya character and all that. So macam ketani, you might want apa ni orang, you might think like macam what is the purpose of life, contoh. So macam and how to baikkan diri. So macam lah, apa aku jadi ustazah.
Kau shutdown kan? Enggak lah, it's okay lah. Basically, I can I share with you something about Ustaz tu pula, Mufti Menk. Can I share?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Mufti Menk, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Mufti. Can I share that I did not like him?
Some people have their preferences.
Yeah. I did not like him. But Masya Allah, orang sehebat ia tu ada orang bukan membenci just did not like him and Allah memprotect orang macam mana ni So you know what Allah did to me? My feed arah IG semua until I like him. Masya Allah, right?
Masya Allah.
Orang hebat cuma tu. I did not say I benci him lah, no. I just did not like. Pasal mungkin tema tu belum cukup lah, my exposure arahnya belum cukup. So you know Allah did to me, my feed arah IG, bukan my explore kan, masa ni arah Tani punya main feed itu pun ada masuk yang bukan Tani follow kan, semua until I like him. Until like now he inspired me. And I think ada juga kali punya hikmahnya, because if I'm not mistaken, when we were Umrah bulan 12, he was there.
Yeah.
If I liked him then, I would have been looking for him, and maybe lain sudah bertukar niat kan. Ada kali reasonnya lah, Allah lebih tahu. I remember the Malaysian celebrity banyak tu mencari yang bergambar apa kan.
I met an ustaz who's like very famous in Singapore apparently. I watched his YouTube. Sekali macam and I found out like he's in Umrah jua masa sama Tani. Sekali eventually kami sama hotel Sekali Masya Allah, ustaz beli gambar.
Yeah, I think we met the Medina.
Yes.
But we didn't meet in Makkah. How come?
We were together in Madinah and Makkah, tapi we didn't get to see each other masa di Makkah.
Yeah, I feel like di Makkah tu is like so hectic.
Busy.
Yeah, so banyak banyak distraction. No, I'm not culture shock. Banyak distraction, I guess.
Yeah. So the last time I went there was like some pembelasan tahun.
Okay.
The last time I went, and I was like shocked.
Okay.
Shocked.
Why? What's the reason for?
It's too modernized.
No, because that's the thing. For me, I was unfortunate lah. Adik-beradik yang selalu kena bawa. Because at the time I was the only one yang kahwin sudah kan. So yang kena prioritas yang belum kahwin. Untuk undangan-undangan ni my late parents kan. So dorang I think 2-3 kali memang kena bawa without me. So when they came back, they always say, bangnya, berubah sudah bangnya. So maybe I was culture shock, but I kind of expected it.
Yeah, I was expecting it sudah. Tapi macam, you know, like arah stalls tu pun boleh tap. Wow,
okay,
you know.
Yeah.
Macam, ani, senang lah sudah. Macam, I feel like, you know, I think Ketani punya mindset clear. It was my mindset that macam it's a Muslim country and
that you don't think that it's gonna go that modern. I would say Medina is still not that as modern as Mecca, if you agree with me, right?
But did you go to Jeddah? Indah.
I did actually.
You did?
Yeah, tapi we didn't have that much time lah.
I went to the mall and I'm like, Masya Allah, macam tu because I came across kalau dulu you know, everyone in Jeddah are wearing a abaya and they're still wearing tudong. Walaupun dia tudongnya tu macam mata
Tudong
saja.
rumah.
Sekali when I went to the mall, she
It's
was
like,
wearing a abaya and she was wearing a dress, short dress, and she wasn't wearing any tudong. So I'm like,
As for me, in terms of Jeddah, dulu memang expecting it because kalau dulu memang kenapa ada orang putihan ya?
yeah.
Duduk and so kan beritahu memang Jeddah ni boleh orang non-Muslim kan? Yeah. I went there to the mall. Maybe not at that point lah kalau sampai orang berbuka macam tu lah.
Pasal dulu orang di Jeddah pun bertutup, you know, all that. Sekali macam ni di Madinah tu macam even yang polisnya tu, arah guardsnya tu, it was not the scary tutup abaya semua. Even the eyes were veiled dulu. Kalau ni macam, you know, yang macam Nilofa punya style saja, macam and muda-muda. I'm like, wow, macam tu juga macam
Dia garang.
wow, like macam I have like mixed feelings about it. Like macam ada yang bestnya. Do you know that there's a translation, English and Malay translation on the khutbah?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, ada. And they go around and passing the QR code and earpiece. Yeah.
I did Madinah Makkah.
Both.
I didn't know because I remembered when I was in Madinah, kami yang datang. Cuba mencari, me and my son, mencari tempat sembayang. Lasasnya atap. I mean, the rooftop punya ano tu lah. Yeah, but it was hectic Kena beritahu sudah ajan akhir. Akhir juga.
Sekali ada appnya juga. The
So,
translation.
you got to listen lah.
Yeah. Sekali masa di Makkah, I didn't buy any SIM card di sana because I wanna, you know, check
Chill.
DSP punya apa ni, data roaming. And
also
macam,
kacing. I figure kan.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Why not? If you want to test.
Buy a subscription.
Yeah. If
and
you
then
want to
macam,
test it out, like why
I use
not?
my card a lot because like macam, you know, like if there's an issue, I know macam ada SMS apa tu kan.
Yes.
So I need my number lah. And I don't want to get the hassle of tukar SIM card and all that.
Well,
I don't
iPhone
have an
has dual SIM, Mr. 5-figure.
Mine is still outdated phone.
This is phone, no excuse you need to no, because for me sama juga. Like you said, SMS, we need the SMS kan. I use a dual SIM here, so my tu masuk arahan tu lah. Yeah.
My brother have that.
Si
So you
which
punya
brother
no.
ni?
Oh. My only yes.
Wait, he's your only brother kah? So all your siblings semua bibi ni?
Kami 3 orang adik-beradik.
Tiga orang?
Semua bini-bini.
Okay.
Yeah, adopted.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
So he's the only brother yang Masya Allah.
Yeah.
We saw him masa puasa je tadi airport.
Yeah, Tigi before pasar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masya Allah. Yeah, okay.
So,
the experience was quite different lah. Quite different.
Yeah.
We planning to go again? Bila? Of course lah, with the 5-figure. Come on. Bila? When's next?
maybe inshallah next year lah.
Next year.
Kalau
Not
Allah
this year?
izinkan, not this year.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know. Inshallah, if Allah, because for me, ada duit atau is just alasan. Kalau ia kan memanggil, whatever the
Benar.
kena bagi kah, kena tarik apa aja. So hopefully this year, and I wanna inshallah do it solo. So the plan is I wanna go to Jeddah. I told you I have my best friend di sana. So I wanna go to Jeddah and do a day trip to Makkah, Umrah, balik terus. Spend a few days in Jeddah, spend time with him, and then maybe spend 7 days in Madinah. That's it lah. I don't wanna. I know pulang macam kenapa kau mau di Makkah, like, but it was not like a good experience for me di Makkah tu, if I'm honest, because not like culture shock, but more like terkajut, because you know
Ramai orang.
yeah, ramai orang, like, I'm not even kidding, like, if you've been to like stadium, that's how it is every solat, right?
Yes.
Keluar tu, that's how it is.
I remember the crowd yang the last time I went there, 14 years, 14 tahun lah. And compared that when I went for Hajj, the crowd that we went masa tu is like macam exactly masa haji wah.
Yeah, they say it's like haji season.
Oh.
And I think because bulan 12 that was the first bulan 12 ever yang buka untuk open season. Yeah, so everybody went.
So orang lepaskan garam
Yeah.
pasal 2 tahun dah.
Yeah, everybody went. Everybody went lah. Like the least person you expect to go, you see, bro. Yeah. Or like even if you don't see them sana, you see the picture. I'm like, hey. Okay, like a lot of
literally like everyone I know is going.
yeah,
mashallah.
I know. Like everybody went. Yeah, so hopefully sampai lah this year.
Amin.
Yeah, and kira bila lah as long as the right timing. And I just want to spend like 7 days in Medina. That's it.
Why not go before your visa expired?
Yeah, 1 year, right? Yeah, so hopefully maybe bulan 11 because I don't want to be panas-panas.
Yeah.
Ani haji soon kan? Ya haji, so lepaskan dulu. Sama apa, lepaskan dulu lah. Because I don't want to,
And then habiskan sama je dulu.
Habiskan sama, of course.
Bulan 11 start saja sudah.
Ya, bulan 11 lah maybe. Ya, insyaAllah. Nah, siap pulang sama anak Are tu, sama anak rezeki Kerana kami 3 lah ikut, kena bawa lah. Tapi banyak dugaan lah with my son, like, yeah.
And it was your first time traveling, the three of you.
Yeah.
It's quite challenging there.
Yep. Quite challenging, berhabis. Tapi I think if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't have my mindset on certain things might still be.
Yeah. You have to just go for it. Lah.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah lah juga.
I was being kena tipu di Medina. Berani orang di sana.
What happened?
Okay, I went to KFC. Sekali sudah tu I was in the queue. Sekali sudah tu I ordered. Sekali I heran wah kenapa yang dia key in. Sekalinya 85 rial. Sekali sudah tu macam receipt. Wait. Sekali suruhnya kawannya bagi kan. Sekali I was like calculating. Ini just sampai 85 rial belianan ni.
Oh.
I was like macam distracted.
That's a lot.
Sekali macam okay, no wonder I don't have the receipts. And he wasn't keying. And my orders come through awal daripada orang lain yang order before me.
So ni special order tapi
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
No. Bukannya tadi kan memburukkan tanah haram, but I think for orang to be
more cautious
lah. Even though sana tanah haram, a lot of things happen. Yeah. I remember my father-in-law what's the name of the place yang sajokan Taif. And I love my father-in-law, but this is just too funny to me because, So what happened was, he was buying fruits. The guy said it's 5 rial. He gave 10 rial. He didn't give the 5 back. And then he called me up like, because aku ada pandai sikit Arab kan. So, saya panggil lah. Cuba tanyakannya kenapa ya. So, I asked, berapa ni? Beritahunya 5 rial. But he still wouldn't give it back wah.
Astaga.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny, and I'm like, dah matilah bah, rial je saja tu bah.
I was just like, macam dapatlah, ikhlaskan saja.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say, but
Tapi macam, I feel you. Macam, okay
maybe like you said tadi, di sana tu kita ni indah mengharap, expect penipuan tu bah. So when terjadi. Tani macam terkajut bah. Yeah. Tapi Taif is like luar dari kan tanah haram.
Outside haram.
Yeah. But yeah, still same.
Yeah.
Tani they expect. For me, there's no scam. 2 things lah I want to say. Satu, yang orang meng-approach lepas mayang.
Oh, apa tu?
Ada juga.
I didn't. Kalau dulu benar. Minta.
Yeah.
Kalau this time around, nada.
Okay, that was probably the 3rd or 4th time until I finally bagilah.
Okay.
The first one I remembered, the guy was wearing jubah with a cap, so pretty modernized. He came up to me, and then like, brother, you speak English? I'm like, yeah. Then like, will you have a brother out? Me and my mom is going to Mecca, tema tu di Madinah, going to Mecca. We lost our luggage Cuma tu kan. Cuba bayangkan, okay, in my defense lah. Tema tu ramai orang keluarnya akan balik and me and my son.
Mecca ke
Madinah.
Okay.
Me and my son, I'm trying to, tema tu lagi COVID season is still kan on the high kan. Me and my son just want to go home bah. Macam ni macam So I was bercelaru lah at that point. I didn't know what to do lah. Yeah, that was the first one. This, of course lah. I'm like, my son, you know, I don't know what to do. Bukannya itulah kegajutan lah kali. I think that happened like 3 times. The fourth one was the clock tower Makkah. Ada tempat that level where everyone can, kalau mazhab Ketani dia dapat mazhab orang lain dapat yang overlooking the Kaabah. Diorang berjemahan tu sana. Kalau Ketani dia dapat tak? As far as I know. So at that point, at that time I was just sembayang biasalah, sembayang fardu lah. So I was sana, lepas sembayangan ni kena approach. So this guy was like, I'm from Palestine and I'm musafir and I'm blah blah blah, and then this is my brother-nya. Sekali at that point, I think 2 hari kan balik sudah. Still banyak unjukan orang dari Brunei. I was planning to just, sedekah-sedekahkan lah. So I was like, okay lah, I'll just give you the money lah. Sekali aku bagi 100 Brunei bagi. Dia tanya, how much is this nya in real? And I was like 300 plus. Sekali, cakapnya, dia cukup ni nya. And I'm like, what?
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
What? And I'm like, this is all I got. I'm also a musafir, I said. And then, I just laugh lah. So macam, Ketani na menolong, we feel bad. Because I remember Ustazah Hanisah punya, yang if you have helped, you would have found me, itu kan. Every time I didn't help people, atu yang selalu menghantui aku tu. So during the first 3 times, atu memang atu yang aku terfikir lah. The first time I helped, and this guy was like, oh, this is not enough. This is a lot.
Ya kan, macam I feel you. Like sometimes, Ketani mesti, it's also a test for us, jangan?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's both ways lah. I think
mixed feelings deh.
Mixed feelings. Yeah, I think we have to know how to jawab lah sejak kali. Because after that,
what did you jawab?
I was like, no lah. I said I'm also a musafir. This is the only thing I can afford lah. I was like, okay lah, macam tu. Tapi we thought by doing that he would be happy, but instead ia macam in the positive lah. So macam like you said, mixed feelings lah. Now after that I just went to my kami walaupun private, we have our own mutawif kan. I just went to him lah, curhat like, tadi bang aduh. Anda apa tu nya? Anda it's okay tu nya. Tu dugaan Ketani tu nya. Anda apa? Nya lain kali kau jawab macam mana nya. Macam pandai-pandai saya menjawabnya yang Ketani jua.
It's a matter of your ikhlas.
Iyalah. I was like,
clear cakap macam tu macam last.
Macam maybe syaitan pun menguasai lah both sides lah tu tema tu. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, okay, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Everywhere I go. Disclaimer. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to discriminate any race. Everywhere I go, Malaysia, Singapore, everywhere I go. Google. Everywhere I go, ada satu bangsa ni suka cut queue. I don't want to say which bangsa. Kalau kamu tahu indah. Suka meng-cut queue. Okay?
Macam ketawa saja.
Macam tahu. Memang semua orang tahu. Especially kalau macam tempat lain. Kadang dulu masih lagi belum beranak, kami selalu ke macam either theme park or like movies apa kan. This bangsa selalu meng-cut queue lah. Makkah, Madinah, same thing. Cut queue.
Sana tu banyak dugaan.
Dia kira queue-nya kebaikan ke yang untuk apakah makan kah, berqueue untuk raudah kah, sama. Cut queue. I'm like, bro, kamu ni memang sana sini. I said that to them. I'm like, bro, kamu ni memang sana sini. I'm like, wordnya macam, I'm like, sana sini kamu ni macam ni.
I think it's dugaan keluar. Macam I fought with the Asgar there because he pushed my mom. I was like, macam orang tua banget ditulaknya ni wah.
Laki-laki ke?
Laki-laki.
Oh my god.
So I was like so mad at him. Pasal macam if it's me, macam boleh ku diamkan diri. Tapi ni my mom ditulakkannya. And like macam you're not supposed to touch a non-mahram. Yeah, so we complain lah to Asgar bini-bini. Sekali Asgar bini-bini. Oh, you put on internet, you viral. Wah.
Your words, yeah, not mine.
Oh, he's not good katanya. Macam, oh, you put on internet, you viral. Okay.
I think itu dorang punya default answer kali ya. Like just to.
Oh, macam
But we don't go that far, you know. Like it's we just want someone to tanding komplain arahnya tu just to curhat betul ah. Tujukan sampaikan, you know.
Yeah, macam you know like you as an Arab should know like you're not supposed to touch.
Yeah.
Sekali macam sakit tikuk. Because itu tu sampai tangan tu lah. Sekali sampai I don't know what to say. Sekali macam adab akhlak. You know you should like macam jaga your manners lah.
Yeah.
Not to push an elderly.
Yeah.
Macam I mean like I know like in front of my eyes dorang macam ambil sejadah and buangkan just to make people not to stay there and all that. Tapi macam just menolakkan orang tu atau macam
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and they do like one of the things that they always do as well, especially masa Ramadan apa tau. Orang buat sembahyang, dorang depan tani bercerita. Like literally I'm like, dorang cerita macam mana? Tunggunya tani turun boleh lagi tak?
Macam masya-Allah.
Yeah, insyaAllah. Tapi yalah, that one I expected lah. Tapi for me, I lost it masa kan balik.
Okay.
Jeddah, kan balik kan tak, kami transit lagi di KL. Masa Jeddah tu, like, I was at my, kira highest, boiling point lah sudah. Dah dapat ditagor lah yang pentingnya. Karena tagor, kami berhimpun arah, kan sebelum check-in atau kami berhimpun dulu. Kena meraih oleh pegawai pun ni. Kenapa kamu bimpun sini? Dia pulang yang marah. Dia bercakap saya, kenapa kamu bimpun sini aninya. Sekali je kau ingat kami ni camping gak sini kau? Cakap English lah. You tahu kami camping ya. Keluar F-bomb.
Whatever yang
terpendam. Keluar depan kami punya guide. And after that our guide pun dah berani lagi ngacau aku. Pasal lepas satu aku ketinggalan tren yang sebelah. Tinggalan sekali. Aku marah je kau. Aku seorang je kau nganya. Dia juga lagi ada. Like the group, I was the only one wah. Like you could just slot me in wah. It's not gonna break or anything. Sekali the guide kami Tenerife keluar ya. Bah kita wangnya kita nya. Aku nangani kawannya di sini. Ya, boiling point lah sudah. Itu dugaan lah.
Ya, dugaan. Macam-macam lah. Masya Allah.
Ya, ada lagi orang cerita like whatever happened, whatever tani lalui di sini, like dugaan di Brunei lah ta, di sana kali 100. And I was like, ada nih, panjang-panjang. Wanar, kali 100. And I thought it was just me, like, and then talking to you apa kan. I was talking to my bungsu who also went bulan 12. My bungsu ni chill wah. Sekali kami jumpa lepas dia umrah tu, sama je hanya semua kerana aku kelai punya sana hanya. I was like, bungsu ni di Brunei, di Jepun ni kan borang kelai. Semua kan kubur kelainya wah orang sananya. Macam hilang banyak sabar aku. I was like,
wow, macam kesabaran itu really tested lah.
Tested lah. I think that's for me adalah second time if kena bagi lagi atau yang mesti di-improve lah. Mesti pasal sana tu marah pun apa sebenarnya dia boleh kan. Betul lagi mengeluarkan words apa tu. Ya.
Itulah. It's really an experience lah. Macam nak tu takut-takutkan lah orang yang
No, bukan takutkan.
Ya, bukan lah. It's just like macam I think you need to be prepared mentally lah.
Mentally,
macam emotionally, especially emotionally. Like macam do not expect anything. Like macam kalau if you feel that you are orang macam pemarah, then you train yourself lah before going there.
I would say if kena bagi tahu sudah awal that you are going there, whether kena bayarkan ke ataupun you sendiri membayar, I would say 1 week before you go to clear your mind. 1 week before you go. Macam for me, I remember we flew pukul 4. 3 PM I was still here because time tu masih lagi moving in kan. 3 PM I was still here menguruskan apa-apa. Yeah, I think 3:30 I had to come back here to get my AirPods AirPods tinggal. Yeah, so you don't want that lah. You want 1 week atau clear tah your mind, chill saja, biasakan, you know. I think yang orang yang kami punya kursus membagi tahu kali ya, satu sembahyang Jumat. Atau yang penting sembahyang Jumat tu mesti awal habis lah, cause it's not dua
10:30 turun sudah.
Yeah. And then azan subuh 2 kali tak?
Oh.
Aku pernah sekali. I went to go melawat makam Nabi. So I went like 4 a.m. kan or something. 4:30 because I know it's like 5:30 azan. 4:30 azan. I'm like, why is everybody not going? Like everybody's still going to rupanya 2 kali wake up azan.
I was like that as well. Pasal kami punya hotel tu sebelah gate sejawa. So masa we were bangun around 3:30 kali macam tu. Sekali around 4 macam tu azan.
4:30
Sekali
tu.
macam my mom is still chill. Macam berjalan chill macam kalau dulu belusir sudah Millionaire azan ni Sekali macam and then we were like looking for tempat saf untuk sembahyang. Sekali macam I was like kenapa belum lagi Sekali sudah tu azan kali kedua 5 tu. Okay, that's like wake up azan.
Ya. 2 kali yang Indah kena bagi tahu.
Apa?
Lepas sembahyang dah ada doa. Lepas sembahyang fardu always ada solat jenazah.
Yes.
Kalau orang dah tahu apa kan sembahyangnya ni kan? Sembahyang sunat kan?
You didn't know?
Dia ingat lagi.
Okay.
Dia ingat kan tanda kena itu je semua orang tahu tu. Itu dah kena cover dalam kami punya apa tu kursus dah kena cover. So lepas dah doa nak baca tu Allahu Akbar sembahyang jenazah lah. And usually you can, even though payahan kedengaran you can know whether it's laki-laki, whether ramai, whether kanak-kanak, arah you punya ada tu salatul janaiz ada
really?
tu. Yeah, I think that one I think I Google after that. Like macam mana kan tahu sembahyang arah siapa dia? You know? Ada tu you punya kalau jenazah janaiz. Kalau kanak-kanak ada tu you punya dunia.
I see.
Yeah.
Memang tak, I wasn't paying attention.
No, because I was like, sembahyang apa ni? Ini sunat kali. But then balik-balik takbir I was like assume it's sembahyang jenazah lah. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how to sembahyang jenazah. Honestly.
I think they have different, because the first takbir is Al-Fatihah. Second takbir is selawat.
Okay.
Third takbir is Allahumma gfir lahu warhamhu, doa memohon maaf untuk yang meninggal atau. So kalau laki-laki Allahumma gfir lahu, kalau bini Allahumma gfir laha, kalau ramai, which is what I usually do lah because we don't know, Allahumma gfir lahum untuk mereka.
Okay.
The last one is also doa. But the way they do it, first takbir pendek tu, sekejap punya. Macam belum lagi habis Fatihah. So so I think dorang punya tata tertib mungkin lain lah. Lain mazhab. Tapi dia sempat takbir lah. So for me memang membubut lah tu kalau sudah because my Fatihah is slow. Always membubut lah. What an experience. And then we talked about mengiring. Hoping to be mengiring. Ada juga. Because I was posted my friend mengiring for Blu-ray hari tu.
Yes.
And then I was like dan mengiring. And you yourself pun mau kan. And may I share with you, actually I talked to Syed, who is co-founder. Dia cakapnya sebenarnya kerja mengiring ini barat belangnya.
Wow.
Barat belangnya. So lepas dia mesti datang, I'm like, aku jadi penumpang saja. Aku jadi penumpang lah saja nanti. Maybe in 2-3 years time baru aku mau.
But I feel kalau for me macam something that interests me, I want to try for myself dulu. Like then
mengiring. Mengiring like under a company or like just yourself?
Mana saja.
Okay.
I wanted to like macam you never know until you do it. Until you try and do it lah.
Pasal dia bercerita juga ada kadang-kadang orang atau lepas sekali mengiring ini mau lagi banyak. Because I think not because Indah nyanyat Indah suka apa tau. More like maybe he feels that ia punya tanggungjawab tu Indah lepas. So macam rather than cuma tu, better don't do it lah.
Yeah,
but
it's
of course,
a huge responsibility plan.
Yeah, it's a very big responsibility to when you have to have to mementingkan the
orang punya kebajikan.
And kesejahteraan orang. So as much as we want to beribadah, in a way we have our responsibility is not our ibadah actually. It's them first.
Yes,
Baru kita
correct.
ni punya. So maybe for me the third time kali ni first dah kan. Second time I want to do it solo. Maybe the third time kalau ada rezeki lah. I want to try it lah. Mana lah I want to try it lah kan. Yeah.
You try first lah.
Yeah.
See how it is.
But you don't need to try. You can go there on your own.
Because like my cousin also, kami pun DIY kan. So she taught me the.
Should I explain what is DIY?
DIY is you book hotel and tickets on your own, apply visa on your own. Itulah DIY, and then the transportation apa tu you do it yourself, and then macam you kan melawat ke apa, you arrange yourself.
So that was the thing that we didn't mention awal tadi ya, that you actually you went there sendiri ya.
Yes,
no
sendiri.
package, no travel agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is it cheaper or is it why didn't you go with
Okay, so kalau sekiranya macam laki bini, I say package lagi murah. Kalau a family like let's say 4, for me kalau macam me, my husband and my kids, I would say DIY lagi murah.
because you can put all yourself in one room? Okay.
Yeah. The surplus itu kena kira, and also plus macam kalau if you're in a package, the rooms are macam you need to pay extra for the kids, and then makanan pun macam it's all covered. Like for orang yang macam kami macam memilih makan, so kami prefer to macam pasal portionnya sana banyak kan. So macam and kalau buffet hotel, India semua makanan tu we would like to makan. So it's we prefer makan sendirilah. Even like dulu my mom has a lot of experience. Macam she went like before COVID lah every year Umrah, alhamdulillah. So macam she taught us macam what to do as well. Then makanannya di sana macam 30 rial, tapi the portion is like for 2 to 3 person. So it's a huge portion. So you really can save a lot if you're a huge family lah.
So by going DIY lah.
Yeah.
So maybe that is a topic for another no. And I didn't expect juga that our topic dari like business and terus
Yeah.
But to be thought, Andang, I wanted to talk about that Umrah experience with you because I know we met di sana kan apa. Memang I wanted to share some of the because I didn't get to share. I haven't gotten to share actually experience Umrah since I started the podcast. So the sangka rupanya today is the
Yeah.
So bukan like we said, bukannya kan menakutkan or bukannya apa. I think we have, like you said, we have to be mentally prepared lah whenever.
Mentally and emotionally prepared lah.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to share in regards to BE? Because I think the podcast serves as a kind of like a mukaddimah. Like if people want to know more, then
you can.
And this is banar guys. I'm not like, this is not like story yang apa tu orang what do you call this?
Direka-reka apa?
Direka-reka, and bukan story yang apa ni? What do you call this? Too good to be true. Ni memang she personally melihat lah ia punya what she achieved itulah, and then like
I feel like Bruneians are still, a lot of them are still skeptical. So when I started this business, macam I really wanted to show orang Brunei that orang Brunei can do this, and like macam jangan terdengar like orang cakap macam sekajap dengan ni, and like it's that's a common comment lah orang cakap macam sekajap saja ni, and like 3 years down the road and BE is gonna open office. That means what? Business is still ongoing.
yeah.
And they don't rent the building, they purchase the building. So that means that BE is going to be in Brunei forever, inshallah. So macam give yourself a chance. If you macam still skeptical, you can talk to me. You can follow my TikTok HSNR_1011. That's more public. My IG is more private lah. And you can reach me. My number is there. If you want to talk one-to-one, like about this business, or it has helped my family. Not in terms of health saja, but financially, alhamdulillah. So macam the goal is simple. Everyone in BE has the same goal. One is to change themselves, like from nothing to something.
I think that one is financial lah.
Yeah.
And the second one is health. Terus?
Not really.
Not really?
It's
Okay.
about giving the chance of other people to change them. Itulah.